21-year-old Travian Wade is behind bars for fatally shooting 33-year-old Dwayne Anthony Tillman. At 12:32 a.m. on the 15th of September, authorities responded to the 2800 block of Fairmount Street in Augusta, Georgia on reports of shots fired. When officers arrived, they found Dwayne unresponsive with at least one gunshot wound. He was unable to be saved and was pronounced dead at 1:45 a.m. Authorities identified Travian as a shooting suspect, and he was arrested and charged with murder, possession of a firearm during a commission of a crime, and possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. The investigation into the matter continues. A 27-year-old woman from Hepzibah, Georgia has been arrested after a sexually explicit video of her 9-year-old daughter was uploaded online. Emily Joanne Withers has been charged with enticing a child for indecent purposes, as well as a violation of the Computer Pornography and Child Exploitation Prevention Act. Investigators said that Emily made a video of her daughter in the bathroom fully nude and showing her privates, and then uploaded it online. Richmond County investigators received a cyber tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, explaining that homemade child pornography was uploaded, and they identified Emily as the person who uploaded the material. The date of the offence is listed as Friday the 8th of September, and on the night of Wednesday the 13th of September, Emily was arrested and booked into the Charles B. Webster Detention Centre without bond. A male suspect from Thompson is also reportedly involved in the case, however it's unclear if he was present during the arrest. Emily also has a warrant from other agencies. She has 2 previous arrests from McDuffie County, including one for DUI. The investigation into the matter continues. 2 drunk half-naked women tossed a baby back and forth like a toy outside a nightclub, breaking the child's arm. The incident occurred at around 1:30 a.m. on Thursday the 14th of September, near the Coyote Ugly Saloon at 512 Seabreeze Boulevard in Daytona Beach, Florida. Police responded to the scene and were told by witnesses that 20-year-old Sierra Newell and 19-year-old Brianna LaFoe were aggressively handling the child, shaking him, flipping him upside down and throwing him in the air to each other as they stood roughly 4 feet apart over the hard concrete. When bar patrons and other witnesses tried telling the women to stop being so aggressive with the baby, the women did not stop. That's when a woman got her phone out to record the incident. Sierra, who was on crutches, threatened to hit bystanders. When a witness approached Brianna, she threatened her as well. Brianna then flipped the baby, grabbed the child by the ankles and turned him upside down. When officers watched the video recorded by the witness, they saw Sierra sitting on the ground while Brianna was swinging the baby up and down. She then allegedly struck the woman initially recording the incident on the right arm with an open hand. Authorities said that Brianna and Sierra were both intoxicated. The child was taken to hospital and sustained red marks on his back, and a mark that appeared on x-rays to indicate a broken arm. The child has been released from hospital. Both women are charged with abuse, while Brianna is also charged with battery. They were both being held at the Volusia County Jail but have since been released. Authorities have not disclosed the identity of the baby's parents, but Sierra's mother has requested to take custody of the child. The investigation into the matter continues. 44-year-old Neil Howard is behind bars for fatally strangling his 60-year-old mother Norma Carricker. At 1:30 a.m. on Tuesday the 12th of September, authorities responded to a home in the 600 block of Lower Marine Road in Troy, Illinois to complete a welfare check on a resident in the home. When officers arrived at the premises, they were met by Neil at the door. Inside the house, officers located Norma unresponsive and not breathing. Efforts to resuscitate her were unsuccessful, and she was pronounced dead at the scene. Authorities identified Neil as a suspect and said he killed his mother by strangling her to death. He was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, and is held at the Madison County Jail on a $3 million bond. The motive of the attack is unclear, as the investigation into the matter continues. 27-year-old James Garrett Lyon is behind bars for fatally shooting 22-year-old Katrina Blackburn. On Thursday the 14th of September, authorities responded to a home at 54A Street in Hillsborough, Tennessee on reports of a shooting. When officers arrived at the residence, they went inside and found Katrina dead on the kitchen floor with a gunshot wound to her head. James, who lived at the house with Katrina, told investigators that he got a gun from Katrina because the car was driving by slowly. He said as he was trying to unload the gun, he pulled the trigger and shot Katrina. He was arrested and charged with reckless homicide and felon in possession of a firearm. He's held at the Coffee County Jail on a $125,000 bond. The investigation into the matter continues.